Hello, my name is Nick Schreck, and I am Assistant Professor of Digital Marketing here at Midland University in the Nebraska-Iowa Kiwanis District. Additionally, besides teaching, I belong to Kiwanis International, part of the Fremont Noon Kiwanis Club. I also own my own technology startup company. And as a result of some of those experiences, I'm excited to share some of the basics of social media analytics with you today. All right. People think that analytics is sometimes like a scary word. And it doesn't have to be scary at all. Analytics can be really exciting, but these sites can do a pretty great job of helping us break down information so we can figure out where to go next. And that's really the main reason that we use data to make decisions. And so I'm on a Facebook page and I clicked on Insights. And the overview is going to give us a pretty high level summary, just like you might expect here. And it's going to show us some key data points as we go through here. And we can go through this list and we can see kind of where things are growing, where they're shrinking. Okay. Now, a couple of these, if anytime it has a box with the arrow out, it's going to take us to a different page. So we can see likes if we're growing, if we're shrinking. We can see reach. One of the things in page views, page previews, posts, how our individual posts are performing. So we can see, maybe we use this to figure out a certain trend. So we see that this post was from September 10th at 5:02. It was a photo. It was just shared with the general public. 33 people saw it. And we know that 3 people engaged with it. Okay. Now your organization might very well have better numbers than that. But we can see, maybe a trend here. So the 4th of July had 51 people, and that was a little bit better, right? So your organization might have more followers. We have a post from February 24th, and that did really well. 1,600 people saw that. That's pretty neat. And then you can see a breakdown a little bit more right here. Okay. So another thing I want to show us, though, on this page insight section is this people panel. Okay? So if we're trying to understand who is interested in our page or where we're trying to grow, this people part can be pretty nice for us because it's going to show us who our fans are or who follows us, and then the breakdown based on age range. Okay, that's pretty neat to be able to know. So we know that we have a lot of 65 and older people that follow us here. Okay? 12.4% of our fans are men that are 65 and older. Okay, this happens to be a college-aged group, and it's been around for a little bit, and so you'll see some action in this age range where more people are interested in what we're doing. Okay? And then we hit some big lulls here in this area, okay? Where, maybe we're trying to engage with, 45-year-olds. Well, we know that we can grow in that. And this is something we can come back to and look at when we're trying to measure it. Okay? So there are all sorts of different tools here. So Instagram has tools like this. YouTube has tools like this, where even at a high level, we can see our channel content. We can see how many people have viewed it, commented on it. We can go a step deeper with the specific analytics page. I don't post a lot on YouTube, so you're not going to see a lot here. But you can see different trends. And so once again, the data, these platforms do a pretty great job of trying to make this easy to comprehend. You see your chart go up, that's probably a good thing. And you see your chart go down, probably not a great thing. And so you can kind of get an idea for what things might look like for what you're doing on these different platforms. Okay, I'm also signed in to Twitter. Okay? And I can see this account. This is my personal account. And you can see some like baseline numbers here. Okay? So I lost a few followers. More people have mentioned me. My profile visits are down. My tweet impressions are down. You get to see some highlights. So this is at analytics.twitter.com. So this is slightly different than maybe some other platforms where you're using a different tool to get to that point. But once again, so if I knew that my followers were down or my tweet impressions were down, I might say, okay, what kind of content am I putting out? If not as many people are sharing my page or people are unfollowing me, maybe I'm not putting out the kind of content that is interesting. So the data just helps us formulate decisions that we should be making about our accounts. And if you feel like you're not getting the traction that you need to from your platforms, then maybe it's time to rethink. Maybe it's the content, but maybe it's the platform in general. Maybe it's not the right fit for your organization. And so this is a wonderful time to look through this and figure out, okay, what are we doing the right thing? And so there's a cool tool called a social media audit that will be related to the activity related to this video. All right, so we've gone through that real quick, and hopefully the main goal of that is that we don't see that analytics have to be that scary. It's not like we're talking about a regression analysis here. It doesn't have to be that complex. And so this, those pages offer you some basic insights as to how things are going for your page. If you see those numbers going up, maybe that means that we're doing something right. And if we see those numbers going down, maybe that means that we need to look at what we're doing again and figure out a strategy for moving forward. Okay. Good luck. I'm looking forward to seeing how you do on your own pages, and best wishes. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me in learning all about social media analytics. Analytics can be really exciting when we're using them to make decisions about how we should use our social media. And I hope you feel like you now have a base knowledge to understand how you can use analytics for your own organization. I've attached a worksheet that you can use in order to help you apply this information, and I'm looking forward to seeing your success.